Arsenal Football Club is in a mess right now. What is the problem at this club? What is it? Like, we have been on the decline for so many years, yeah, and that's been very, very evident from Arsene Wenger to Unai Emery to now Mikel Arteta. We have been on a massive decline, and it doesn't look like we're going to get any better. It doesn't. At the moment, we are currently sat 15th in the Premier League with 4 points off the relegation zone. Arsenal we're talking about here, 4 points off relegation in December. Not even like early, like August, September, December, bro. December. Like December's like sort of when like you see how you like you know how like the season's gonna go. December is when you know that shit. And right now, it's looking very, very bad right now, you know. But like what is the actual problem with this club? What's been the problem for the past like 5, 10 years even? What's been the problem? Let's go back to Arsene Wenger's time, yeah? Arsene Wenger, we clearly knew he was declining. Declining. For me personally, he left way too late. If he had left, for example, in 2014 when he won the FA Cup against Hull City, yeah? If he'd left back then, he would have actually probably had time to rebuild and like do everything properly. But he overstayed. Again, 2017, he could have left then. He decided to sign a 2 year deal again, putting us way behind everyone else. All the other teams, like for example, Man City, they got Pep Guardiola in. Look where they are now. Liverpool got Jurgen Klopp in 2016. Look where they are now. You know, like things are looking very, very bad for us because we are behind everyone else. Even like you could even look at Man United, sacked LVG. Even before that, sacked Moyes. You get me? Like a lot of them teams are way ahead of us because they got rid of their like shit managers earlier or got in proper managers earlier. We didn't. We had Arsene Wenger, yeah, and he overstayed. Simple. Obviously, I'm not blaming Arsene Wenger for what's going on now. Well, I sort of am, but not entirely. But it's partly his fault as well. The mess we're in. It's partly his fault. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like you look at the 2017 transfer window. What the fuck was that? Like sorry, 16-17 window. That season. 2016 summer window. What was that? Brought in Granit Xhaka here for like 30 mil or something. We could have got N'Golo Kante, but we went for Granit Xhaka. Yeah. Went for got Mustafi, fam. Bought Mustafi, you know. Oh my goodness. Bruv, that window was rubbish. And we've got these same players right now stinking it out still. They are stinking everything out at the moment. They're on some big money with some big contracts, and we can't get rid of them. You know why? Because we fucking made a mistake in 2016-17, bro. A lot of these players that we have right now, they're all Arsene Wenger players that are ruining everything. The same players like cuss in my videos week in, week out here, like Hector Bellerin, Granit Xhaka. You can even put Mustafi in there, but I stopped cussing him out because like he just doesn't play a lot, but still. These are all Wenger players, guys. And as long as we have them here, nothing's going to change. Like, yeah, you can sack a manager, get a new one in that can get a bounce off of these players, but soon they'll return to their shit again. Like, sorry, they'll return to their actual level again, which is shit. They will. Like, it always happens. When Unai Emery came in, for example, we went on a 22 game unbeaten run. 22 games unbeaten. And then all of a sudden, towards the end of the season, form started to dip. Dipped massively. Losing 3-2 at home to Crystal Palace, what the fuck was that? Losing to Everton away, what the fuck was that? Drawing 1-1 to Brighton, what the fuck was that? A lot of these games we had under Emery, like, it was the players, bruv. Even the Europa League final against Chelsea. Who fell apart? Like, the people were so quick to jump on Emery, yeah, but reality, the Wenger players were letting him down. And to be fair, Unai Emery lost the dressing room as well in the beginning of last season. He lost the dressing room, and that was again very, very evident. And now people are gonna say I'm contradicting myself here because I want Arteta out, and I'm not blaming the players for like this Arteta situation, yeah, but that's different because Arteta, yeah, at least under Emery we actually played good football. We scored like a shit ton of goals under Emery. Every time we attacked under Emery, I felt we were gonna score every single time. Under Arteta, oh my lord, I literally, under Arteta, I never, ever, ever feel like we're going to score. Ever. We have the ball. You even saw it last night against Man City. Players running forward and just stopping and passing it back. Every time there's a good chance to break it, or players like fucking Xhaka and El Nini, yeah? Every time we're about to attack, they just stop the attack and pass it back. What the fuck are you doing? Why? And I'm 100% sure that's on Arteta. 100% sure. Even under Emery, yeah, them players weren't doing that. They weren't doing that. Under Emery, we were actually exciting to watch, except it's just that our defense was rubbish. That's it. Under Emery, our defense was just shit. But again, he didn't have the backing in the window to buy good defenders. Arteta got Gabriel. Arteta got Thomas Partey. Players that are part of a spine in the midfield. What was he doing with them? Nothing. Nothing, man. Literally just making us so boring and so shit to watch. One thing that's been like that Arsenal's been known for is good football. Arteta comes in, fucking kills that. Like under Emery, yeah, at least we weren't this bad under Emery. We weren't. We actually weren't. You know, I'm not saying he shouldn't have gotten sacked. He rightfully he got sacked because he lost the dressing room and all that. But we weren't this bad under Emery, and that is a fact. A fact. And yes, you can say that Unai Emery never beat like them teams like Liverpool and City and them. Well, fam. Well, he didn't set up. He didn't set up properly, and I'm gonna admit Emery didn't set up properly against these teams. So Arteta, I'll give him credit for like finding ways to beat them big teams like City in the FA Cup semi-final. No one thought we'd do it. We did it anyway. You know, like I have seen. Don't get me wrong. I've seen good things from Arteta, but at the moment it's shit. It's horrible. Like when we're playing low blocks here, and we're losing against them, all we do is just pass it around the back. One thing I've said with Arsenal, yeah, when you're losing against Arsenal, just let them have the ball. They're going to pass it around the back, not create anything, just waste the time, run the clock down, and you'll get the W. At least with some other teams, yeah, when they're losing, they're fucking putting pressure. They look like they're going to score any second. We don't look like that at all. We don't look like we're going to score any time. We're just passing it around the back, same stupid patterns, yeah. And those patterns, like I said, only work against teams that are pressing. When you're playing against low blocks, it doesn't work, you know. Like under Arteta right now, it's horrible. And he should definitely get sacked. Definitely get sacked. He's not doing it at the moment. And like if we get a new manager in, like right now, yeah, he's gonna get a bounce off of these players. A new manager bounce, and hopefully we can get rid of these players, these Wenger players, bro, like Bellerin and Xhaka and Mustafi and all of them. Hopefully we get rid of them. Another problem with this club is our recruitment. Our recruitment is awful. Like who the fuck, like Runnison for example, who the fuck scouted that guy? He's a scrub. I could have saved a lot of the shots that he let in against Man City. I could have saved them. You get me? He's a scrub, bro. And Willian as well. Oh my goodness, Willian, yeah. Like whose idea was it to fucking sign Willian and give him a 3-year deal? Whose idea was it to sign Cedric, bro, and give him a 4-year deal? Cedric, you know. Who the fuck's signing these guys? Honestly, the recruitment has been awful. Even when you look at Xhaka and Mustafi and them players, horrible recruitment. And that's another thing that's costing us right now, because now we got these deadwood players at our club that can't leave because they're on long, big contracts. What the fuck is that? And another thing that's fucking ruining this club is like, obviously, the fact that we don't have an experienced manager, don't have an experienced technical director, don't have an experienced like fucking, what's it called, chairman at the club, fucking what's his name? Vinay or something is the fucking chairman at the moment because Raul Sanelli got sacked. All of that shit. No one knows what they're doing. From top to bottom, no one knows what the fuck they're doing. You got Stan Kroenke as well. That parasite, bruv. I swear, I can't wait till we get rid of him. But that's never going to happen. But then again, like, what's going on at this club? Seriously. It is a mess right now, guys. It is a mess. Honestly. Some solutions I think we can that can fucking help us at least. Number one, the most obvious thing to do right now is sack the manager. Just sack him. I don't care he won us the fucking FA Cup. Arsene Wenger won so many FA Cups, yeah, and we were still complaining wanting him out. Still. And by the way, another thing I want to touch on here is that a lot of opposition fans have been saying that we deserve this because we wanted Wenger out and shit and we disrespected the club legend. Shut your fucking mouth. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You have no idea what you're talking about. If you don't support Arsenal, don't you dare fucking chat shit about this whole Wenger situation because you don't know what you're talking about, innit? You ain't got a clue, so be quiet. Like, only us Arsenal fans really know what the fuck was going on with this Wenger thing. Only we know, innit? You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, so be quiet. Like, these same people were the ones that were in the stands chanting, Arsene Wenger, we want you to stay. Like, and now you're fucking licking his ass. Shut your mouth. Honestly, shut up. And people were also saying that, like, when Wenger was here, we got top 4 at least, and now we can't. Yeah, well, so what, bro? I remember we were actually getting mad because we got top 4 every season, and that was always guaranteed. And we were like, we don't just want top 4. We want to win titles. We want to challenge and shit. Now people are saying, oh, I see Arsenal fans here. They were complaining about getting 4th, and now they can't get the top 4 here. Banter. Shut your fucking mouth, bro. Do you know who we support? We had every single right to be wanting to challenge for league titles. We support Arsenal for fuck's sake. Only getting top 4 is mediocrity. Nowadays, yeah, top 4 is seen as like the fucking peak by everyone. And that's funny because as soon as Arsenal stopped getting the top 4, everyone loves top 4 now. Top 4 is like a trophy for everyone. Getting the top 4 is apparently better than fucking winning the FA Cup now. Oh, you won the FA Cup, so what? We got top 4 here, Ben. Shut your mouth. What about when we were getting the top 4? When we were getting into it, everyone was fucking having a go at us for it. Like, oh, 4th FC. And now that we stopped, yeah, apparently now top 4 means something now. Fucking clowns, bro. Absolute clowns, these lot. I even forgot what I was saying because of this shit, man. Anyways, like, I just thought I'd make a video just addressing everything going on at this club because it's a mess right now. It's an absolute shambles, innit? And see you in the fucking Chelsea preview or fucking review or whatever. Take care.